Hi, my name is Alex Caldas from Ubiquiti, and today I'll be giving you a quick tour of UCRM. UCRM is a customer management system designed for internet providers, but it's free. And it has been designed for worldwide usage, which means that UCRM allows you to completely customize your system, adjusting the payment gateways, the currency, or the invoicing and taxation modes to fit your country and your customers perfectly. On top of that, UCRM is currently translated into 11 languages, and thanks to our great worldwide community, there are always new translations in the works. This means that not only you, as the internet provider, but your customers will be able to use UCRM's extremely user-friendly interface in a language they are more comfortable with. Besides the automatic billing and payment sections, other great features include traffic shaping, a customizable automatic suspension for customers who haven't paid, scheduling module, a client zone with a ticketing feature, reporting, and so many more. It will make your life easier on any network with any devices, and I don't know if I've said this already, but it's free of charge. Okay, so let's give this UCRM a look, shall we? Let's begin with the dashboard, and that is the page I have in front of me right now. You will always be able to see the most crucial information of your business on the dashboard as soon as you log into UCRM. So we have the overview, which can be expanded to show more information or less, depending who's looking at the screen with you. We have the outages, total traffic in past 7 days, the top downloaders. Very important, system status. At a glance, you can see how your system's doing right there. Overdue invoices, again, so system status is very important. Overdue invoices, even more important. You can actually click on these and it will take you directly to that particular invoice with all the client information, contact information, etc. We also have unattached payments, job queues. This allows you kind of to keep your business organized. And tickets, so when customers call in to complain about something or make a request, you will be able to see all tickets of the business and then my tickets of the person who is signed in. At this moment, let's say admin would be the user signed in. Okay, other areas of UCRM would be the top toolbar. This top bar is always visible in UCRM no matter where you are. We have the search bar. And the search bar, it will search not only clients, but also invoices, payments, even the help guide. So it's very complete. We also have the question mark. So if I click on that, it will show us the index of all the help guides. And something interesting about these is that they are inside UCRM. So once you go into one of these articles, you will be able to click on sections it is sending you to. So let's say the help article says, go to billing and click on X, Y, and Z. It will actually show you that. The bell is for notifications, and if you notice right now, it has a little yellow circle on it. That means there's an unread notification. So it will show all kinds of things. You also have the option of show all, mark all as read. And then the furthermost clickable icon here is going to be the username, so the account. In account, you'll be able to change your profile, you can change your account's language, sync your Google Calendar, change your password, the usual. All right, now on our left-hand menu, this is always visible no matter where you are in UCRM. And here we'll be able to see the three main WISPs needs, which I'm sure all of you know way better than I do. So we're going to have our clients, our scheduling and ticketing, and then actual network management. So in the client section, we're talking about things like setting up new services, setting up automatic recurring billing, service device setup, sometimes referred to as the CPE, and this is not mandatory, but it will enable you to use many other features such as traffic shaping, suspensions of clients with overdue invoices, service device outage, etc. In the scheduling and ticketing, here we can create a job. So for example, a new service installation at a client site, you can monitor this job's lifecycle, assign it to an administrator, etc. Additionally, just as an FYI, all jobs can be exported or synchronized with your own Google Calendar, or they can be managed by the UCRM API. So this is completely your choice. And then in the network, this is actual network management, so like shaping, suspension, and monitoring, basically. Again, completely optional, but it will enable you to get the most out of UCRM. All right, so I don't have the time to kind of go into all the sections and show you, but let's go into our most important section. Of course, our clients. We keep the business, keep the business going. All right. So what you see here in the clients section is the list of all clients. A very interesting feature of UCRM is the possibility of tags. So we have some system tags, which if you wanted to filter, let's say I only want to see my suspended clients, so I can just filter with suspended and it will show me those. So overdue, suspended, and outage in this example, these are system tags and they will be applied automatically. And then you can also create your own customized tags. So we have downloader, we have troublemaker. I hope in your business you have none of that, but we can always dream, can't we? And then we also have VIP in this case. You can create as many as you want. You can create whatever you want. They can just maybe be numbers and code that only you understand. It's completely up to you. Okay, so let's go and actually see individual client's profile. So again, let's go up to the search bar, and as I said, we can search for this person with a name, with their ID, phone number. Let's search for the phone number. So I know for some reason I have this customer's phone number but not his name. Oh, and now I remember, yes, it was Jack Doe. So I click on him and it will show me Jack Doe's individual page with loads of information. So everything I need to see will be right here. We're gonna have his account balance, his, very important, so his services, right? For example, I can see here that with one of his services, there's an outage, and then another service, he is suspended. And if I can click on these, and if I go into the suspended service, I will find even more information. So I'll have a map of where exactly this service is. This is access point. The price, the invoice information, and if I scroll down, I'll have some very cool graphs. This first one, the net flow, it doesn't have any information because he is suspended. But if I scroll further down, we have more graphs. So we have the ping, we have the signal, and then our rates. Okay, so lots of things, and this is for each client, you will have this information, which not only each client, actually each service of each client. So some very interesting things. Some things here you can actually customize of the invoice. So you can edit this to each client or each service of each client. So it can be, they act individual on these, so you can customize each one separately. It has lots of useful things like this. Also, and I'll just mention it now, UCRM, you'll notice, is very user-friendly. If I hover over all of these, it'll have explanations, instructions, etc. So pretty much anybody starting from scratch on a WISP business, they will be able to use UCRM very easily. Okay. And each customer section will have these subsections: overview, invoices, payments, refunds, documents such as PDFs or contracts you decide to scan, you can store them in UCRM. And then tickets, you know, if this customer has opened any requests or complaints or anything. Okay, let's go back to Jack Doe's, because I was inside that service. Now I'm back into Jack Doe's profile. Another cool thing is the view as client. So this allows us as an administrator to enter the client zone, and if I click on it, it will allow me to see UCRM as the client will see it. So this is exactly what Jack Doe would see when he enters UCRM. He'll be able to first off Mr. Jack Doe, you can see your unpaid invoices. Please go ahead and take care of that. And kind of the same information. He can check his information. This way it's very easy for him to contact you as the WISP in case he needs to update anything, a map, what services he has, etc. Okay. All right, last thing I want to show you on the client section is if you scroll down to the bottom, you will be able to see notes. And here you can, so these are notes either made by the system or they can also be made by other administrators about the client. And you can filter them, client log, email log, or system log, depending kind of who creates these notes. These are very useful, especially when you're interacting with the customer. Let's say that Jack Doe calls you to make a request or make maybe a complaint. Right away you can come in and check out this last client log. Okay, so Jack called again about his problem with his AirMax. We agreed to send a technician to replace the device. So this is awesome to really give your customers personalized service. You can right away ask him, hey Jack, how did it go? Did the technician get to you in time? Did it replace the device? Are you satisfied? Etc. This gives you an overview of all the important interactions you have had with this customer. It's very useful. All right. So this is pretty much UCRM in a nutshell. Our aim here at Ubiquiti is really to provide you with simple and easy customer management systems. So with UCRM, we try to make sure to include the most common needs of our WISP clients, but yet at the same time, make sure to make it really intuitive to use, to make it very easy. So it's kind of it's a tricky balance, but I think we managed to create that with UCRM. Okay, this is the UCRM page. This is ucrm.ubnt.com. I cannot, and here right now, I wanted to touch on this again. I cannot repeat this enough. UCRM is completely and absolutely free. And I'm talking about everything, not those tricky quote-unquote free downloads where the initial download might be free, but then you have to pay for every update or the other way around. No. UCRM is free. Initial downloads, all updates, they're all for free. Our UCRM team is constantly updating this, fixing problems, adding new features, making it better, faster, more user-friendly, etc. And you get that all for free. So you just have to come here to ucrm.ubnt.com, click on this button, and you will download it. UCRM is also not locked to UBNT devices. We allow anyone to access UCRM data and use it on their own for configuration of any device or to maybe integrate any custom software, whatever you want to do. Your data is absolutely under your control. This is very important, at least to me. You can access it via API, you can download it, back it up, migrate it to any other system anytime you want. It's your data, and we respect that. We understand. UCRM, of course, has many more features I didn't mention in this introduction. It would be a really long introduction. It's important that you know that there are always more under development. Most of these are actually suggestions made by our community. So feel free to be a part of this. Go ahead and join our UBNT community. Share your thoughts, opinions, requests. You can even participate on the improvements or translations. UCRM is really, I believe it's really a product created for our users. We love hearing from you and discussing on the forum how to improve our product. So please, I beg of you, keep that feedback coming. We really enjoy it. You can scroll down on this page to see more information, and if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll also find the roadmap. So what we have planned for UCRM. All right, so that's it. UCRM in a nutshell. I guess I'll see you guys on the community, and thanks for watching.